Hey guys, how are you doing? Happy Friday. So I wanted to do a quick video on that Alicia Kim, like a review, because I've been watching a lot of creators talking about this scenario and about this issue. And I've listened to her, listened to Alicia Kim herself, and she's explained, how her divorce was final and what her ex-husband did. But see, certain things, you see, once you're in a marriage, the first point of view I want to bring across is you don't do things you don't create problems that are not there. For example, I'm going to use this example, like I saw the husband talking about how he got pranked with her, where she used his son and pranked him, saying that she wants a younger guy and not an older man. And I'm like, that's a problem that you just created for yourself, for your marriage, because now you're going to put your spouse in a predicament where he's always going to think in his subconscious that this is what you want. Yes, you knowingly married an older man. Why would you pull such a prank? You know what I mean, on him. It's something that he's gonna think about constantly, because now you've created a problem that wasn't there. So now you've not only overstepped boundaries in your marriage, but you've also disrespect the person. And when I heard the man said, that's something that I could never forgive her for. Yeah, you've created a problem that is unforgivable, a situation that's unforgivable. Things like that you don't do, because you have to consider the other person. You have to consider the other person's feelings, because meanwhile, yes, your marriage and things that you're doing on YouTube is for content and pranks. I don't play about my marriage. So therefore, we don't do those, because when it comes to my children, my husband, I don't play about my family like that. So you'll see us, in my marriage, you'll see us jokingly saying things. However, I'm not going to go out there and create issues and situations that never existed. Right? I'm not going to do that, because out of respect for my spouse and for myself, it's just something that's not me, and it's something that I'm not going to do. So yeah, I think she overstepped her boundary, in her marriage when she did that, because you knowingly married somebody that's 37 years older than you as a young girl. You knew what you were signing up for. So therefore, because you knew what you were signing up for, why would you pull such a prank on him? Because there's nothing in that to me that's funny, because he's always going to feel some type of way, because he's going to think, well, she really didn't want me in the first place. She just wanted a young guy, on the guy's side, I felt like the things he did, the ex-husband, he did was overly possessive. Like, if you're in an argument, you would take away the car. That's being possessive, and that's showing a sign of power, that pretty much I own what is here. I own the things that we have, so therefore you don't have any right to it. There's so much being married, and there's so much within a marriage that you have to consider. You have to think about the things that you do. Is it going to affect my spouse? Is it going to affect my marriage? Is it going to affect me? I've learned that you always, not only you think for yourself, you're going to think for the other person, because things that you do will eventually affect both of you, right? So I listen to both sides, and I'm watching reviews from different content creators, and it's sad. However, the man knew that he was marrying a younger girl. It's something that you both signed up for. She knew that she was marrying an older gentleman. So it's something that both parties are aware of. And I've learned to also, before you jump and you say, okay, I'm going to get married, try counseling first. Because the first part of your marriage is, say, first 5 years, they say, is your most sacred part of the marriage, because you're gradually and still learning about each other. You're going to learn about things that make your partner tick, or make your partner feel loved, so if you see that you've experienced a big argument, and it can't be resolved on both ends, both parties, it cannot be resolved by both parties, then you would need to go to counseling. Get someone that's going to listen to both sides, that's not biased, and get someone that's going to hear both of your sides. And because, like they said, there's two sides to a story, right? And then there's the truth in between. So I feel like from the beginning, when a 37-year-old difference in marriage, that's a huge gap. And so therefore, that's not something I personally, even though I'm married already, I would not sign up for that, because there's going to be a lot of challenges. Even though you might experience love at first sight, whatever it is, there's going to be a lot of challenges, because eventually she's going to want children and he may not want children. So there's that unequally yoked, like it says in the Bible, you both are going to be unequally yoked, right? He may not want children in the future. What is she going to do? You're going to get a surrogate? So certain things I think you have to get out of the way before you decide you want to jump into a marriage and say, okay, let's get it done. Yes, it's love. Yes, it's so much more. Marriage is so much more. Considering marriage is so much more than just jumping into something that you have no idea in what you're doing. It's a sad situation, and I feel like both parties should not even speak about the matter anymore, because now everyone's looking at him as the bad person, or people are looking at her as, there's some points that's missing that she did not include. And I agree, I firmly believe that, just to let it rest for both parties. You want to walk away peacefully and gracefully, I hope that if she decides to watch this video one day, I hope that she doesn't speak any further on the matter. I hope that she just walks away with grace and just put it behind her and pray and ask God for wisdom in the future to date people that are aligned with her, like her plans, her dreams, that God will bless her with somebody, and vice versa for him, Anyway, guys, you be blessed. You have a wonderful day, and take care.